No worries, Pyrrhus. Welcome to the stream, even if you won't see much of it. The microphone is very responsive today. Let me see how this sounds. Is this actually going to be a problem? Okay, audio test. The microphone is very responsive today. It sounds alright. Let me see how this sounds. Is this actually going to be a problem? Usually it's not. It's picking up a lot more sound than usual. Let me take a look at this. We should be alright. What if I try putting this up? Just messing with my settings here, the microphone seems a little bit off. But yeah, welcome Pyrrhus to the stream. No worries if you have to go there. And welcome NSA to the stream as well. Right, let's see how this sounds. So just talk, do the audio test, and let's see how this goes. Is the audio going to be fine? Test 1, test 2, test 3, and boom. Right, let's see how this sounds. So just talk, do the audio test, and let's see how this goes. Is the audio going to be fine? Test 1, test 2, test 3, and boom. Alright, it seems okay. Just very responsive. How is that? That's more like the usual level. How is that? That's more like the usual level. Alright, you know what, we'll just get on with it. Hopefully it's all gonna be fine. Let's stream Rome Remastered. Playing as Thrace, Part 2, the finale. We should hopefully, I think, invade Italy today and get those Romans destroyed. And if I'm a bit snotty, I do have hay fever, but that should clear up very soon. Welcome Land to the stream, welcome, welcome. Just starting? Yep, just loading into Thrace right now. I don't remember where we were. I'm going to take these shades off or I'm going to go blind. And let's just get on with it, I think. Thessalonica still has plague. We've got an army here. We've got a diplomat round. We're looking for that other Brutii city. I think it's up here. Yeah, so they've got Segestica. We've got a big army in Apollonia building up with a fleet. And these guys They're gonna go to Italy at some point. And we also have this army here at Rhodes, don't we? Can we attack this yet? No. But I think we can take Salona. Yes, so let's begin with this battle. They do have 2 generals and the dogs. That's faction air. And they have Principes as reinforcements. I'm going to do a night battle. I don't want to fight those Principes in this one. Yeah, divide and conquer. Welcome Jack Strong to the stream. Start deployment, and let's take a look. So let's get our javelins at the front. Missile cav, you can do the same. We only need one of you holding the van, and you go here, and let's begin. Okay, come on pelters, get to the front with cavalry support as well. Hopefully we avoid the towers. Let's move the rams slightly more forwards. They're not going to have their reinforcements, which is good for us. We got our bouncemen, we got our militia pikes as well. Are they going to get near the gate? Welcome Rahela to the stream. Welcome. Ooh, someone's left a fire burning inside. Okay, nah, they're not gonna come to us, I don't think, so let's just knock down the gate. We've got a lot of heavy cav to deal with. That's going to be an issue. Either way, let's get into the city. And what way do we want to attack from? I think if we can get round to this side, that would be ideal. Yeah, attack from this side. Get into this square here, and then we can set our phalanxes up here. Okay, all phalanxes down. We'll have to keep the Falksmen nearby as well to charge him. Their war dogs are not going to be a problem, I don't think. Get our javelins close. Cavalry, you can squeeze in here for the morale boost, and then we can charge from him when needed. And I also want... oh, actually, you two might be best over here to charge in on the flank of them. Wow, these pelters are already exhausted. For some reason the Colosseum also has neon lights. They're just trying to make it modern. No, no, don't fire, don't fire, don't fire. No, 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 okay. Okay, looks like we're firing, looks like we've begun. I didn't think we would actually be in range with javelins from there, but it turns out we are. I'm not going to complain though, that actually worked out really nicely. Even though it wasn't meant to. Right, get back in formation. And now it's your job to charge this way. Their general's dead, so this battle is a million times easier already. So you just throw in a few javelins, pull out, and just do this back and forth. Eventually we'll tempt them to us. What's this unit doing here? No, you're meant to be facing that way. Okay, good, good, good. And then they're going to break very easily because their general's dead. And then the dogs come in as well, but they're not going to do anything. Okay, they might get a few kills actually. Oh no, they broke through to my pelters. Oh, the stupid doggies. The pelters can handle that, yeah, just clean up that mess. So annoying, stupid war dogs. Wonderful, and I think we can just send the cavalry in now. It's just the war dog's bodyguard, and with that we take Salona. First victory of the day, first win coming through. Well done, soldiers. What's the deal with the bold thing? It started off as a joke. If I hit a certain amount of money I go bald, because I'm getting my hair cut this Monday, tomorrow basically. So I thought I'll put it in. It's more as a joke. I don't expect to actually hit that goal at all. But if we do hit it, that's £600 total, then I will go bald. But I don't actually expect to hit it. And I hope we don't hit it, to be very clear. But if someone really did want to see it, the option is there. Rome Remastered UI is so ugly, I agree. I think that's one of the only things everyone in the community can agree on. That the UI is ugly. It's the only thing we can unite behind. Right, what did I want here? I want a couple more. Do I want the Javelin Man? Yeah, I'll get one. Yeah, I'll get one. I'm not getting one. We'll go for the Missile Cav instead. We've still got to sort out these armies as well, don't we? Nothing we can do about Salona. Nothing we can build in here, so we just end turn. Did I call it War Dog Bodyguard? I didn't know what to call it. But yeah, they are called handlers. The dog handlers. War Dog Bodyguard. Right, we've got to clean up these little armies as well, don't we? Unless we can bribe them. Just to get them off the field. 3 Principes gone, it saves me a bit of time, sure. What are these units saying? No idea. Okay, I can leave behind some pelters, I think. I think they can hold the city here. Let's recruit a militia hoplite. Again, no idea what that unit is, but I think we do have to start heading down south. We need to begin this invasion of Italy. And I doubt they'll retake Salona. It depends what these are. If these are Principes, they might be able to. But I don't think they will be. I think it'll be just some cheap velites. Defeat him and Egypt's about to win. We might have to hit Egypt very soon. And you know what? This army here I think is ready for it. Go to Cyprus after taking Rhodes. And then we hit Egypt. Just check, is there anything to build first? Yeah, keep up to date with all the buildings. I do want a stone wall here in Byzantium because they are able to land an attack there. Campus get tag is fine, we're getting the archery range, we've got the wall up here now as well. So if Scythia attacks, I think we're pretty much prepared for that. MELKOR, can you able to invade the Rome regions? That's what we're doing. We're building up a big force down in Apollonia, we've got our pikemen ready. We've got our fleet almost ready as well. That'll be fine next turn. We'll gather up and then we'll set sail. Any mercenaries, some Cretans would be really good here. Right, if you step outside, can you get a Cretan archer? No. What about on this tile? No. Okay, what if you... Let's get a bot. Yeah, because we still got these two annoying armies here blocking our path. And our diplomat can't do anything to bribe them. Let's take Rhodes. Right, we make 7k gold per turn. Remember that. Let's see how much this is going to help us. So that's an easy army. What do we have here? 1 second. Is this their capital? No. No, we've still got Pergamon. I was thinking, is there any way that we can just kill them off as a faction? Sadly not. That's a big army. I don't want to deal with it. It's coming in from the left side. Could we beat them to the city? One minute. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Egypt to get that sneaky win with a short campaign, don't they? But I like it, it adds to the challenge. Suddenly there's a real threat in the campaign. I do like that. I think other Total Wars need to do that. The AI needs to have easier to complete victory objectives, so that suddenly you're like, oh no, I'm panicking now, I've got to go for this faction, I've got to weaken them. I wonder if anyone could mod that. Like, really easy victory objectives for the AI. Just auto-resolve, you'll lose a lot of men. No, I'm not auto-resolve. I'm not going to auto-resolve. I'm just thinking, do we actually fight this army in the siege? I don't think I do. I think I do it as a night battle. Oh, we can't. Alright, never mind then. I was thinking, do I do this as a night battle and cut off the reinforcements? Or do I just fight it normally, but it looks like we don't have a choice. Okay, start deployment. We're going to destroy this other army on the field. So they're coming in from the sea. Oh, we can see the Colossus. Shame we can't get closer. Right, they're coming in from our left, aren't they? It's like, is it here they're coming in for? I think it's like here, isn't it? Who's messaging me now? Oh, my order has been delivered. Wonderful. Okay. I think all you need to do is take Pergamon to win. Possibly, I don't know. What are Thrace's objectives? I thought it was just destroy Macedon. And then 15 settlements. Either way, I'm not going for Pergamon. Too risky. The moment you land in Anatolia, the AI just piles onto you. Okay. Wonderful. This is exactly where I wanted them. They will have high ground though. Fanksman, I want you running onto this side. Cavalry, you do the same. Everyone get in formation very fast. We can destroy these quite easily here, I think. Are they sallying out for? Oh no, I thought for a second I thought they were going to charge out at me. I was going to say, never seen the AI do that before. By the way, recruit a plague spy. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Can you remind me after the battle as well? Because I will probably forget again. Okay, good. All missile units are firing. We need to get these phalanxes down soon. Well done, missile troops. What do I want you to aim at? I'd say aim at, if possible, aim at their general. Okay, put your phalanxes down. There we go. We don't need to charge on this flank yet. And once again, aim at the general if you are in range. Slingers, you're not going to be in range, so shoot their missile cav instead. Our phalanxes should beat theirs. Okay, Fanksman, withdraw. You're just going to get slaughtered here. You have no shields or armour. So, yeah, pull back. Okay, that is their general. Get out of guard mode. All shoot at the general now. They've been killed here. Okay, slingers, shoot at them then. Whilst they flee. Okay, you're going to have to charge those. Okay, and you two go that way. And then, oh, look at the line of dead here. Right, good, we got their general, that's the important thing. Look at that line of dead. It's like, it's perfect, isn't it? Just a perfect straight line. Okay, they're pulling back into the city now. Good. I want you guys to charge into the backs of those. Missile units, shoot at them. And they're going to retreat into the city now. Missiles, okay, stop firing. Okay, so everybody now, I want you to start heading back over this way. Get towards the rams. Now the real siege begins. Campaign win conditions file. Yeah, it's definitely should be possible. To most of the AI victory conditions. I'll take them up someday. It could be a fun challenge campaign where everyone's really close to winning, so you've got to try and balance it out throughout the campaign. Oh yeah, the Greeks could also have Syracuse, but I think that's unlikely. Come on, cavalry, you get back round here as well. And then all my infantry. Yep, get round here now, avoid those towers. And get set up here. We'll give them a bit of a rest. What is that archer in the background? No idea what you mean. Missiles move up here. and now we kill them from a distance. Move forwards with the ram. Welcome to Nerdies to Human to the stream. Yeah, it could be fun to play around with it. I'll think about it. Oh, the Thrace roleplay campaign as a Horde faction. It wasn't a full roleplay campaign, but it was still a fun one. I did love it. I don't even think it was meant to go that way, but it just sort of happened. That's where this campaign could have gone as well if Scythia had attacked, but we were lucky that they actually stuck to their alliance. Rome Remastered Diplomacy is actually quite good, compared to Rome Total War and Medieval 2. The diplomacy in the remaster is actually good. What settlement is this with the giant archer? That's the Colossus of Rhodes. The Colossus holds a bow in this game? Looks like he does. I don't know. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't know why. I don't think he did historically. He's also more gold than bronze as well. I don't know. I don't know much about the Colossus of Rhodes, so I cannot speak on its historical accuracy. Okay, all missile units hold fire. I think just a couple of phalanxes can do this job.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
What if the Colossus attacked? Don't think if you can mod the game so the Colossus of Rhodes starts attacking me at some random point, I would make a video on it. I would love it. And actual size as well, and it's an archer, but fires more like a catapult or a ballista. That would be good. You know what? I might actually set up in here. Right, we can't fit that archer in. Let's actually put them there instead, and we can move the slinger out. Are we in range here? No, we're not in range. Cool. Total War Mythos update, but instead of hunting monsters, you fight the wonders. That would be interesting. Okay, that unit got wiped out. But we should hopefully now tempt them towards us. They're going to start taking a lot of hits here. Okay, well done, soldiers. Good job. These two bodyguards just don't die. Right, there we go. We got one. Come on, can we kill this final bodyguard? Okay, now we need to tempt the phalanxes off. Oh, we're not even on fire at will, are we? We weren't even on fire at will that entire time. I'm so stupid. Okay. With the missile cavalry, but we're just running back and forth. That's why we weren't getting any kills. Okay, let's do the same with the Rhodian Slinger then. Just get it off the plaza. Oh, come on, follow an order, please. I've told you to move here. No, that's impossible. How about here? Okay, good. Do you prefer the remastered or the original game? Depends what I'm playing. If I'm playing a mod, the remaster, because I think it's got better stability. Well, it does have better stability. But I do like the charm of the original as well. Right, you know what? Phalanxes just move forwards to here. Also, you know, I like in the remaster that you get these bars to see the range on units. I think that is very, very helpful. But problem with the remaster is the UI. So it's not like one is better than the other. They both have different strengths. The original has better UI, more nostalgia, more charm towards it, better phalanxes. But the remaster has better stability, better graphics, better missile units, better diplomacy, and better mods. So overall, I would probably lean towards the remaster and say the remaster is better. But if you told me to play Rome Julii right now, I would probably pick the original. There we go, we got it one. But if you told me to play Scythia, I would play the remaster. It really depends on what faction I'm going for. If I was playing Macedon, I would play the original. But if I was playing Egypt, I would pick the remaster for the better pathfinding. Okay, so Rhodes with the Colossus makes us an extra 2,500 gold per turn. Oh, and we can get some good units here as well. We can retrain everybody. Wonderful. Let's lower the taxes. Let's step outside any mercenaries. Yeah, we might have to recruit those. And then we're going for Cyprus and then Egypt with this army. Meanwhile, this army, it's almost here, a couple more turns away, and then they are gonna go for Italy. Oh, we got a new merchant, yes! How valuable. Where do we put him? We got silver here, 190 gold per turn. Ooh. Okay, good, they're pulling back. Plague Spy! Oh, you were too late! Okay, the Plague still should be a thing. Let's get the Plague Spy. Ooh, that's a bit of a mess. We can't recruit a spy here anyway. Right, we'll recruit one here. And then we'll see what we can do. Yeah, you get on the silver. Retrain these, and what do I need to fight Egyptians? A couple more militia hoplites to act as garrison would be good. This unit here, that can stay. what does Campus get I need next? Doesn't need Falksman. But if we get that, then we can get the next tier of barracks, can't we? I think. No, we can't. We don't need cavalry. We need something to help us defend. +1 morale. It's mostly going to be archers that we recruit though. I'd say a blacksmith. How many hoplites do we have? Right, we can get a couple more. And then we can start spamming archers and keep building that garrison. You move in here. You move up to here. That's fine. Any mercenaries? Nah, nothing I really want. And the fleet can head round to this tile here. Thank you Imperium 1911 for the £3.76 donation. Thank you. Good to see you streaming again. What's your favourite Thrace unit? First of all, thank you for the £3.76 donation there. And just to be clear, that's both donation bars are added together, so we need the total of 600. One's for PayPal tips at the top, the second one's for Super Chat. You cannot add them together, so I have to have two separate bars, and then I add them together in my head. That's the only way we can do it. So I know it looks weird, but imagine both numbers added together. As for my favourite unit, they don't have many. And it's a boring answer. But the Phalanx Pikemen. If it wasn't for the Phalanx Pikemen, this faction would be unplayable. It's this unit that saves it. Falksmen are good because they are unique to Thrace, and they are an actual tough unit. But yeah, it is this unit here, the Pikemen, that makes it really stand out. Cavalry is useless, Greek Cav is nothing, Militia Cav is nothing. Here they get catapult, so what, javelins, so what, and 1 unit of archers. That's just basic tier. They get bastonnier, but they're not that good. So yeah, Pikemen number 1, Falksmen number 2. Actually, their best unit is that they start near Greece, so we can recruit Cretan archers. That's the best Thracian unit. Thanks, Spy. Thank you for the reminder again. Or was that the same reminder that I read twice? Oh, come on. I can't put him in the city? Okay, there we go. So he should hopefully get plague. Does he have it now? Yes, he does. Okay. Right. Can you get any mercenaries? Nope. Right, board him on the boat. Drop him off here. Now can you get any mercenaries? Nope. Okay, well that was a useless adventure. Yep, and try and get this boat round here, and we'll drop off the Plague Spy in Anatolia, I think. Get him into Pergamon, get him into Nicomedia, places like that. Just to weaken them here so they're less likely to attack. Why am I recruiting another one? Is it better to donate to you through PayPal or Super Chats? Definitely PayPal. PayPal's cut is about 1%, and Super Chat's cut is about 20%. So if you were to give me £100 by Super Chat, I would only get about 80. Well, only 80. I still get a lot, it's 80, but the other £20 goes to YouTube, which is very annoying, but there's nothing I can do. PayPal, I get basically all of it, near enough. They might sometimes take a 20p fee, but still that's usually about 1%. So definitely PayPal, ideally. But you know, at the end of the day, whatever you're most comfortable with, if you do choose to donate, is best. Ooh. 2,300 gold. I don't want it. I do want Sardis. Where is Sardis? It's in Anatolia, isn't it? They're not going to give it to me anyway. Yeah. I might have actually been... I could have actually accepted that, really. Right, get the boat round here. Plague Spy, you get down here. And then next turn he can hop across. Okie dokie. Board the boat. You hop on here. Public order will hold. Let's get a couple of militia hoplites. And let's dock here at Tarentum. I've got gladiators for some reason. And this here is their faction heir. Another unit of gladiators. Right, let's fight this battle then. We've landed in Italy. It's begun. And I think we're attacking from a beach, aren't we? Yeah, I think we're still technically stood on the boat right now. I don't know what battle map this is going to give us. This might be glitched. Because we are stood on the boat. It should be a coastal attack, surely. Okay, nope. Okay, yeah, so it is sort of a coastal attack, but we were technically still on the boat when we attacked them. Right then, so... Oh, look at this... Look at this weird formation it's given us. Okay, where are their reinforcements coming from? I'm assuming behind them, so we're just going to do a very normal standard push. Militia cavalry can go here. Heavy cavalry in the flatland here. And that's everything. It's a full infantry army, we don't really have any missiles. Ooh. They can't come onto the battlefield. They're going to be stuck there. Okay, let's move this way anyway. Yeah, as you never know, they might still figure it out. But yeah, I think these units are bugged. Which I don't want them to be, I want them to join the battle. Yeah, so you set up like that. Phalanxes, you get set up here. Everybody run. Cavalry get round here. Rome will be a pain to take with this roster. The city itself, yeah, we're not set for fighting sieges, are we? We got one unit really that can fight on a wall. But we can always recruit more units in Italy as we need them. This is more to just, you know, wipe out some basic armies. That's why I really wanted those Cretans. But we can recruit good units in Rome. They will be building our buildings for us, basically. Okay, good. They can actually join the battlefield. Make sure we shoot at them, though. What's that unit? Principes, Roman General. Okay, you two get round Haven. Like Astarte. Just put your phalanxes down and attack them. You two put your phalanxes down, you get in formation. You get your javelins in. Withdraw. Thanksman, you get round here. Okay, get in over here. You two put your phalanxes down and go for them. Phalanxes down. Cavalry get over here. Okay, charge them. Have broken. Get all javelins going in, good. And then do a charge. Get another round of javelins in first. Cavalry pull back. Oh no, we're breaking. Okay, you get round here. Okay, now you need to charge into the back. Should have kept more heavy cavalry round on this side. Ah, poo, this is not good. We need to kill that general. Ah, okay, you charge in there. Charge their cavalry. It's not going well. We need to destroy 100% of both armies as well. Okay, good. And kill all generals. Okay, good. Good, that's both their generals gone. Okay, now cavalry pull back. Okay, run all of them down. Are they trying to flee? If they are, we need to kill them. Otherwise they will retreat back into the city. Oh, but it's gladiators, so... Okay, you charge into the Astarte. You put your phalanxes down. Right, we won the battle. That's not enough. We need to destroy both armies in full. This army's destroyed, but one Astarte got away. Hopefully we did enough to them. Moment of truth. Did we destroy them? Do we get to Ventum for free and avoid the siege? And hopefully we do, because we've got nothing that can really take the city. Nothing designed for city offensive warfare. It's a very defensive army. It's become basically a Pyrrhus of Epirus campaign right now. And good, we got it. We won! I didn't expect that. Yay, we beat the campaign as Thrace. We'll keep going, obviously. I've still got about another 3 hours of streaming to do today. And now Egypt's not a threat anymore. Egypt's not going to sneak the win from us. Right, what can we get here? Yeah, so we can get our Falksman here. Good to know. Can't get any good archers though. And then the next city is Capua down here. Or Croton, sorry. We retrain everyone. And we can get pikemen here as well. Ooh. I'm actually gonna not get pikemen, I'll get some Falksmen. Piggy makes a good point about sieges. very big fleet that we really don't need at this point. I don't know why I built the fleet so big. But when we invade Sicily, they can help out there. They've got reinforcements. And I'm going to get Falksman here as well again for the sieges. Pickle says, Melkor, I love you. I love you too, Pickles. Oh, we lost a general due to the plague. Oh well, tough luck. Scythians getting ready. They will invade eventually. Actually, have they already? No, we don't. I thought we'd already taken this region here. Yeah, we'll take that general. He has spawned in Rhodes. Good, an extra heavy cav unit. Cornif has grown. And Larissa has grown. Plague has passed in Thessalonica. We can retrain all of these guys now. And good, we can get archers. I'm just going to get like 6 of them, I think. Get another Falksman out, and where is this spy then? Yeah. So, spy goes onto the boat, carries the plague. The boat's now got plague. I can just delete that though, I think. Yeah, I don't need the boat. And then he goes into Pergamon. And then he dies! So he does not pass the plague on. Wow, what an adventure that was. And people wonder why I never recruit spies. Still, I want a ceasefire with the Greeks now. Can we get any ceasefire? Nah. I've just got no reason to be at war with them. I saw that message, Pickle. Have fun in chat, but don't take it too far. Or remember, if chat misbehaves, I will do it. I will rename Byzantium to Istanbul. Don't think I won't do it. So chat had better behave. Oh, Armenia is dead. Parthia and Scythia at war. Okay, if Scythia's expanded in this region instead, that's good for me. That means their troops are far away. Ooh. Big Brutii army. We cannot hold Salona. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Right, you quickly ride up north. We can get a Cretan archer. Take this army with you as garrison. This army here is gonna save Salona.
Be quick. Our patient, if we may have a well.
Never mind. Okay, now we've got some reinforcements coming in instead. Ah, bribing is so OP in Round Total War. He pushed the diplomat. Did you see that? He pushed the diplomat into the city. Right, well, we've got a Roman governor now. Is he any good? Yeah, he's alright actually. Oh, this army might actually take Segesta to stop another invasion like that happening again. Okay, step out here. And is Tarentum going to be okay? Yeah, they'll be fine in Tarentum. Any mercenaries? Not really. It's weird you didn't push into Anatolia. If you land in Anatolia, the AI goes very aggressively against you. They'll suddenly start throwing troops in. So you will usually end up in a war of attrition by pushing this way. Only push into Anatolia if you have at least 2 full stack armies, ideally 3. 1 to defend and 1 to attack. Otherwise you will get bogged down in a series of sieges. Right, this army I think is ready. And let's go for Cyprus anyway, even though Egypt is no longer a problem. Put Croton under siege. And hopefully they try and counter-attack. They are gonna blockade me. Fleets in Rome Total War are dreadful. Where's it retreated to? All the way back here. Of course, right. Go back to Fairmont. MELKOR, when can we behold your glorious new haircut? After today, my next stream is on Friday. But if I go bald tomorrow, I will probably stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday I might go live for a few hours, so you can see me go bald. But that's only if I do go bald, which I highly doubt. If not, then the normal haircut will be shown on Friday. It's really nothing that special though, it's simply the same thing I've got now, but shorter. Like, don't get your hopes up for anything wild and exciting. Which should be that should be my YouTube intro. Don't get your hopes up for anything exciting. Okay. This city's about to riot. Yeah, so you keep heading north. Can we detach a unit? Yes. Okay, so that saves that problem. Why can't we recruit peasants in this city? Ah, because they damaged that building, didn't they? Ooh. Okay. Let's pull out another one. Right, that sorts that problem out. Byzantium has expanded. Wonderful. Oh good, we get actual good archers here. So I'm going to get about 6 of them, I think. Yeah, 6 archers here. Let's get about 6 phalanxmen here as well. Let's build up another army. So we got something to use in Anatolia, if we go for Anatolia. Right, let's take Croton. Ooh, stone wall. Right. Phalanxmen, get the ladders. Let's see, what's it gonna give us in this battle? Now, where are they gonna spawn? Okay, they are near the front. Hopefully they pull back to the plaza. Yep, pulling back, good. Okay, push forwards with this unit then, and then this unit here can conquer all of the walls. According to the minimap, they have another unit somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Can I give orders in this mod? Right, this might be a challenge campaign someday. Gotta play the game like this every battle. Would people want to see that? Would that be fun? Could wear a cap with my baldness. Yeah, I probably will do. Apart from me though, if I went bald, I'd want to embrace it. Okay, yeah, take that tower. And then take this gatehouse. And then quickly take this, because then it'll start firing down there. Okay, good, they're being shot at. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. They're being shot at from 3 different angles now. Wonderful. Yep, get round here. Capture all of these towers. When the AI builds up their settlements, do they do it in any specific way all the time based on situation or potential value? I've got no idea. I should look into that. It could be a fun video. What would they focus on? They always seem to have good military buildings sorted in every city. They don't bother as much with ports as they ideally should. Same with farms as well, you don't really see max tier farming. Yeah, I think it's more military if anything. But I can't answer with really any certainty. If they're going to stand there, I might as well take advantage. What else do I have? Yeah. Shame we don't have any archers. What are they down to? They're down to a final 44. They're now below 40. Now let's just put this guy here anyway, just in case they suddenly try and capture the gatehouse. I don't think they will, but you never know. Oh no, they get the javelins in. Okay, they've Croton. Go, 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 go. Oh, I should have captured these towers earlier. I didn't think they'd retreat that way. Cavalry, stop, stop, stop. You'll only get shot at by those towers. Okay, shame. We could have wiped out that unit there, but I wasn't thinking right. Oh, they're coming back round for more. Never mind, I take it back. They want more. Silly AI. Okay, so that was very lucky. We've got Hastatium Principes left. I think we get our hoplites heading this way. Okay, a javelin unit this way as well. And cavalry, you're going to be needed over here. Get on the plaza and try to tempt them off with the javelins. Okay, pathfinding is dreadful. Okay, but it still somehow worked. Yeah, it worked somehow. And then they're going to keep coming back from R as well, aren't they? Yep. What is this pathfinding? Come on, militia cavalry, what is wrong with you? Oh, withdraw. Oh god, what a dreadful unit. Right, let's try that again. And all we need for them to do is step off a plaza and we've basically won it. But what is this pathfinding? Come on! Why are you running that way now? This is ridiculous. Luckily none of them have died. That's a miracle here, that none of them have died in this squad. You know what? I give up. Just going with the phalanxes, I don't care. Is remaster better than the original? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. And in a lot of ways, it's actually just the same. What are you doing now? I told you to go back that way. Why are you forming up like that? Oh, you idiots. Still we won, but... Oh. There's many different advantages and disadvantages of both. It's not like one is better than the other, it's one is better at certain things. It depends on the campaign. If I was to play a mod, I would usually pick the remaster. If I was playing with javelins, for example, like Thrace, or Scythia, or Egypt, I would pick the remaster. But if I was just going with infantry lines, like Macedon or Rome, like the Julii, then I would go for the original. It depends what you're playing, depends what you plan to do, among many other things. Depends on the faction, etc. Can we get a spy out here? No, what about Interventum? Yeah, we can get one Interventum. So get a spy next. I want to see what's actually going to be coming this way. They've got an army here, but hopefully we can destroy the Brutii soon by taking their final settlement. Oh, good. Let's go to war with Egypt. Land at Cyprus. Attack the city. Ooh, any mercenaries? Yeah. Attack the city. And we're out of movement points. They did make pathfinding better, but it still struggles with some areas. The original Rome Total Wars pathfinding is so bad that even though Remastered is bad, it is still actually an improvement, even though I will constantly complain about it. It's like Rome Remastered pathfinding is makeup on a pig. It's still a pig at the end of the day, but it is a bit more. It's a bit better. Welcome, Kian, to the stream. Is it a mod showing you how much money cities are making? No, that's just the base game. Also, with Rome Remastered, there's a lot of hidden stuff in the settings. Where is it? Yeah, it's like there's so much stuff here that's actually good that is hidden. Like you can change how your units look. Do you want your units to be in? Do you want the Julii to wear bright red and Thrace to wear bright blue, or do you want a more realistic look? I prefer the vibrant look, which is how it's set, but there is a realism mode when it comes to the appearance of units. There's nothing in there. Gameplay settings, there's lots of stuff in here to mess with. Where is it? Ah yes, show income labels. If you want to see it, you just click this. Gameplay settings, make sure to go to part 2 and then click that. When it's turned off, you can't see the income. But when it's turned on, then you can see the income. So it's in the game, it's not a mod. But it should be clever. It should actually be set on at default. You can change like the labels as well, what you see. And then there's other stuff in here as well. There's also lots of stuff here in graphics, like if you don't like how the campaign map looks, like some people think it's too vibrant, it's too blah blah blah, you can actually just change it to go for like a different feel. Of course that's a very extreme version, but you can change it. I personally prefer it with everything up, because it looks better on videos. Yeah, unit size does help with pathfinding. Ooh, the Scipii are attacking. Good. That means we actually get to fight them on the field. They're taking their time about it. The income shown, isn't that how much the settlement is making above what it should be? No, I think it's how much money the settlement actually is making, I believe. I believe that is its actual profit. And I don't think it factors in or maybe it does factor stuff in. I don't really fully understand how it works. I don't know. Either way, it is more accurate than the original ROM, because the original ROM you would have minuses. But again, I don't fully know how it works. Oh, did that income change because I moved the governor out? Yeah, that's because I moved the governor out. I bet he has, like, some negative traits. Yeah, he has negative traits, okay. So yeah, it is the actual income of the settlement. Campus Getae, I think, I'm fairly certain, does make 939 gold per turn. But in Rome 1 and I think Medieval 2, I think it's different. I don't think you can trust the income in that. I think it factors in, like, units recruited in the city as well, and their upkeep. So that's how you get minuses in some cities. Okay, to war with Egypt. And we'll keep our fleet round here. Yeah, phalanxes are not that good in the remaster, unfortunately. So if you're going to play as a Greek faction, choose the original. Where is our capital? Is it Thessalonica? Yes. And I think it's fine there for now. No need to move it. Okay, what are the Scipii sending? Generals, some war dogs. Okay, again, this city's unhappy. A lot of miserable people in Rome. We've got enough money, so we can just get mercenaries to fix it. If we attack that army, that will bring in their reinforcements. Do I just go for it? Just in case anyone attacks from Anatolia, we should get a couple of pikemen down here. And in case anyone attacks here, let's get a barracks on the way as well, in Tylis. Just in case the Dacians try anything. but I doubt it. Could fight it as a night battle. Divide and conquer that way. Yeah, we'll fight it as a night battle. Okay, good. We might get good terrain with this one as well. Or maybe not. Right, if we can set up here, we should be alright. Can we get there in time before they do? I think we could do it. Yeah, we're gonna make it. Okay, cavalry, start walking around here. Light cav, get here ready. Infantry, move a little further forwards. If they retreat, well, they've got very good terrain. So I might try to take this for myself. No, don't retreat completely. They're fleeing from the field. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, so the general's actually fled. We could just charge these guys in the back now. And we'll weaken some of them. Might have you get set up here. Oops. Ah! Okay, that battle went faster than I thought, but luckily we didn't lose any generals, and we cut down a lot of them. How many did we kill there? I didn't realise it was in triple speed. 524 extra kills at the end. Because I broke instantly once their general fled. Yeah, we could have lost a general there. I should have set it on normal speed. Yeah, we scared them off. And no mercenaries that I want. Nah, okay. Now we do the same to the Scipii. They've already fled. These guys are coming in. I don't really need them though. 2 generals, Lucia Scipio and Flavia Scipio. And then I think we're in a position where we can actually push for Capua, the Scipii capital. Then we take Rome, and we push on to the Julii, and then we'll swoop round and get Sicily. Welcome Alphemus to the stream. Wasn't expecting this, but it is great. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I streamed yesterday. I've been streaming all week, near enough. But YouTube never sends out the notifications. So nobody ever seems to know. Do you think Carthage could be done right in a total war game? I think it can. There's so much that you can do with Carthage. I made a video on it as well, fixing Carthage it was called. There's so much that you can do with them. Okay, cavalry take the high ground there. Phalanxes get into formation quick. But yeah, they do need their own Senate system. They actually, this is what Rome 3 Total War needs. Carthage has to be more powerful than Rome. AI versus AI, Rome still needs to win, because if you're playing as the Seleucids, you want Rome to be the final boss. But if you're playing as like Syracuse or even Rome itself, Carthage needs to be a serious threat. Thank you, Pem, for the £5 super chat. I'll read it once my phalanxes are down. Thank you. You reckon that I will rock the bold look? I think I will as well. I think I can look good in anything. You shaved yours off a while ago and it's great. Got to have a beard though, otherwise you look like an egg. That's the thing, I'm not a beard guy. I really don't want the beard. But I do agree with your point though. I've got to still think about that. Do I go for the beard if I do? Okay, push for the uprights. We need to get these missile cav out of here. But yeah, thank you for the £5 super chat, Pem, supporting the stream and getting me closer to the balding goal. But I don't think I'm going to hit it either way, so I think I'm fine either way. Okay, yeah, pull our missile cavalry back. Try and get these hoplites in front of them. Cavalry, what are you doing? Can we kill their general? They're throwing a lot of cavalry into this. But we need to kill that general. He's down to the final 15. Just kill him and then we can flee. Oh, they're getting all their peeler in. Right, flee. He's fleeing, we can flee. Oh no. Oh no, they caught up to my... Oh no, the Scipii are actually good. They caught up to my missile cav. Are they making a med 3? No, but they're not making a Rome 3. But if they did make a Rome 3, you know, that's what they would need. Carthage needs to be a threat and stuff like that. Oh, we're getting obliterated here. I do want to see a Rome 3 though. I think there's so much potential with the Roman period that they just never got close to showing. This battle was a bit of a disaster. We made a lot of mistakes here, but I think we've got it back under control. I'm going to send my Falksman in as well. Yeah, just stupid phalanx stuff and cavalry not working right. Their light cav being 20 times faster than mine. There's nothing I can do. I can't even catch up to them. Run them all down, try and get as many gone as possible. But yeah, that battle was a mess. Luckily we didn't lose any generals though. But we should not have lost our missile cavalry like that. I don't know how they were able to catch up. I agree what most of you are saying about Carthage as well in a Rome 3. Yeah, it needs to be a clear rival to Rome. And you need to have like lots of Hannibal stuff as well, like that. And the city of Carthage itself needs to be epic as well. What is it in Rome 2? Carthage starts with like a farm and a basic tier port. That's not Carthage, that's just a village. I think it's like in Rome 2 there's no difference between Carthage and some random Gallic settlement. It's meant to be an epic city. And Rome 2 Syracuse not having walls as well. Again, Syracuse is meant to be a big walled epic city with a cool port and everything and all of that, but no. We just don't bother, it's a village. Big cities need to be big cities. They need to feel epic, they need to be places you want to conquer, not just a village. Okay, can we take Cyprus yet? No. This arm is out of movement. Let's get a couple of pikemen out because we did lose quite a few men, I think. We need the missile cav out. I'll probably actually take a turn to replenish Interventum. We definitely took a beating there.
Dear friend.
Yeah, Antioch, Alexandria, etc. should be super developed. And depending on the era, maybe even Rome or something. Gaul wants an alliance, sure, why not? And custom designed cities as well, like... Why do all the cities need to look the same and... You know, they all need to look and feel different. I think that's one thing that Thrones of Britannia did best. Sieges with different settlements. The settlements actually look different, they feel different. Unique, different places on the map have unique designs, unique strategies, unique choke points. You definitely need more of that, especially in Rome. Like, Carthago Nova needs to look like Carthago Nova. Carthage, you need to be able to see the port. Maybe with Rhodes, for example, you can actually go under the legs of a Colossus or something with your ships. Same with a Medieval 3 or really any title. They need to look like they did historically. And it all needs to be playable. None of that Rome 2 stuff where it's like, yeah, you've got this epic, beautiful looking city, but most of it's inaccessible. And you just defend the walls and some of the streets. Now the entire city needs to be playable. Of course you have to shrink it down because you can't fit everything in, but you can still make it look epic. Oh, we are the strongest faction. Right, I think Croton's actually done a holdout here. I'm not worried at all about Croton. There we go, MELKOR rant over. Let's make sure all these places have buildings. think Campus Jet Tie is ready now. So if Scythia attacks, we should be alright, we should be ready for it. Let's take these guys out of the city, put these guys in, and then we can replenish everybody. Would you buy a Medieval 2 Remastered in the same style as Rome Remastered? No. And do you want to know why? Because I'm famous and they'll give it to me for free. So why would I buy it? It's partly a joke, but also partly true. If Medieval 2 gets a remaster, I get it for free. I'm 99% sure I would. Because it's just free marketing for CA, so no, I would not buy one. But I understand your question, and in theory, yes, I would certainly play it. I would certainly play it, I'll give it a go, and I would most likely enjoy it. But it would need to fix a few of the small issues from Remastered made, such as the UI. Like, just keep the original UI, and other stuff like it. Then again, Rome Remastered, it mostly messed up phalanxes when it comes to units. Med 2 doesn't really have phalanxes, or really, they're already messed up. So I don't think it will be too bad. What's the capital? Thessalonica. I was going to check, do we move it yet? So I'm making 116 gold. That doesn't make us money. No, what about in Cornif? You know what, I think Cornif should actually be the capital, now that I really think about it. Yeah, we'll keep Cornif as the capital. And let's take Cyprus. It makes us less money, but it is a religious city. So we kind of need it. And good, just Nubian Spearmen should be an easy fight. Alexandria, yeah, another one. Should have its own design. And even, you know, as I said before, that goes for Medieval 3 as well. Byzantium, or Constantinople, sorry, needs its own design. Jerusalem, etc. Yeah, start diplomat. Right, so it's mostly just a load of weak, naked guys, isn't it? I think we're better setting up here, less towers. Is it less towers? So I've got a feeling that... No, they're basically the same distance, aren't they? Yeah, alright, never mind. Ignore me. Squeeze them in here. What other cities need to, like... What other cities need to stand out and be their own thing? In, like... Medieval, let's say Medieval 3. Of course, there's a lot of the holy cities. Constantinople's an obvious one. London and Paris, you could do stuff with the bridges, the different rivers that cross through those. Venice, why doesn't Venice have its own unique design? I mean, I know why it doesn't in Medieval 2, but in Medieval 3, imagine that. Venice with its own unique design. Baghdad, yeah, another one. Oh, the Cornif meal is beautiful. I should put it on a t-shirt. Would people buy Cornif merch? I doubt anyone would. Would people buy Cornif merch? MELKOR, yep, another one. I don't know much about Cyprus at that time, but if you think it'll be a good city, then sure. Oh, castles. Imagine what they could do with castles. You could have, like, the Polish castles are done a bit different from the Russian castles, which are done a bit different from the English Norman castles. I love the red brick on the Polish castles. I have a bit of an obsession with that. I forget what they're called. What else? Yeah, but you'll have all the different castle designs. Crac de Chevalier has its own different castle. I've forgotten the names of all the castles, but you know, if each castle was shaped roughly how it was historically, and you can build onto it as well, that would be good. A castle designer, perhaps, where to some extent you can make your own. You won't be able to have full custom design because of like glitches and stuff. But to decide, do I invest into 2 towers or do I build 5 towers? Stuff like that, and it'll cost more money if you go for more towers. There's so much you can do with Medieval 3. Even if that's just a DLC, I would buy it. Like £15 DLC, design your own castle in the game. Sure, I'll buy it. £15, but you get some more unique settlements, I would buy it. They could make so much money off Medieval 3. Because I would buy it like how Warhammer fans buy Warhammer stuff. Okay, we're gonna put this hoplite unit here. Medieval 3 will bankrupt me if they ever release it. Of course, I'll get a lot of free stuff as well, but it will. If I don't, it would bankrupt me, because I would buy everything. Assuming the game is good, of course. Yeah, like the Teutonic Castle, stuff like that. Cyprus was occupied by the Knights Templar. I know that, but I didn't know if they had like a specific unique settlement design, like Alexandria would have or Constantinople. Like, I love how Constantinople is different in Attila. I think that's a cool mechanic, but you need more like that. And Rome 2 should have been a lot like that as well. And again, why didn't Syracuse have a stone wall in Rome 2? Yeah, we're gonna destroy these guys. They have no morale. I agree, Kian. It's like they might potentially have missed their opportunity to make money out of it. A lot of people have moved on completely now. And the only reason I'm still sort of here is because I've got this YouTube channel. That's the only reason I still keep up with Total War. Otherwise I would have completely moved on. What a name. Mescu Termi. Okay, occupy the city. We've still not exterminated a single settlement in this. I am so proud of myself. Let's get some hoplites out to act as garrison. Do we have a port? No port. Why don't we have a port? Oh, the settlement's tiny, that's why. next time. You're an enslaver in this game. There is definitely profit to be made with enslaving. But my concern is sometimes cities can get too big and it causes a lot of public order issues, especially late to game. So I don't like my cities growing too quickly. Is it worth it to recruit Spartans playing Greece or go with full stacks of hoplites? I would go hoplites. I don't think you need the Spartans. I think it's more important to have a lot of numbers in Rome Total War than actually quality troops. The hoplites can hold out on their own. If used right, hoplites should be fine in most scenarios. You shouldn't need the Spartans. Against like most infantry, that is, the hoplites should be fine if you know what you're doing with them. Oh, rebel pirates attacking my fleet. Somehow we won. Okay, we're not going to get more boats down here, so I think we kind of need to move out of this settlement now. Is it going to be happy enough? Yeah, they're happy. Board onto the ships. We do need to change this temple though. And go Ares instead. Okay, begin sailing south. We're going straight for Egypt's heartland, Alexandria and then Thebes. This army again, I think it's fine, but they're not actually building siege equipment. Still, I think we're fine to push, aren't we? We don't have to destroy these guys. Yeah, we have to fight this. And then we push for Capua with this army. And then this army can go for Rome itself. Yeah, there's only, I think, 3 cities you can get Spartans in. Sparta is one, Syracuse is another, and you might be able to get them in Pergamon. I don't know. But definitely Syracuse and Sparta. So yeah, you've always got to send them all the way back if you want them replenished, which is annoying. Yeah, they've got Roman Missile Cav, a unit you rarely see. Okay, get in formation, phalanxes down, and begin moving up. Just push with the phalanxes, I think. And then, yeah, they require the maximum tail of buildings as well. There might be more trouble than they're worth. Oops. You know what, think we just got to charge in with these guys. Last time they caught up to us and it was a disaster. Cavalry, take out the ballista, and all of you go for them, and just charge. Yeah, they're completely routing it. That's heavy cavalry. Our militia cav are not that good fighting Romans. They've got a lot of equites and they seem to target our militia cav because of that. So I don't know if I'm going to bother too much with these guys in future. At least when fighting Rome. Okay, get out of phalanx mode and charge. Well done, soldiers. Okay, let's head north instantly. Straight for Capua now. Can we build a fort? Or a watchtower? And we built a spy, didn't we? Yeah. Right, spy goes north. And we can see Rome. We've got sight on Rome. I don't seem to have many troops around. Publius Maxentius is governor. And yeah, your job is to attack Sir Jessica. Any mercenaries? Nah, nothing I want. Ooh, Rome has Batavium and Mediolanum, pushing back against the Gauls. Okay, spy hang around Rome. Right, that's where the rest of their armies are, but it's still quite a small force. Should be easy to take. They are building siege equipment now, but I still think we can hold out here. Can we dock off the boat here? Nah. We can next turn, but hopefully they don't sink us. You know what? This unit here can get disbanded, I think. Yeah, we don't need the second fort anymore. And I don't actually mind at this point if Scythia does attack. I think we're in a position where we can hold out now. I don't see them as a threat. We've got our archers, we've got our phalanxes set up, we should be fine. Oops. Okay, let's wipe out the Brutii town watch in their final settlement. Wonderful. Are Brutii dead? Very soon, yes. I think this should be their final battle, their final settlement. Yeah, I wish I'd fixed that. The SBQR needs a lot more troops. And they should start with post-Marvian troops as well, like some urban cohorts, rather than just Principes and Triarii. Or rather, when the Marvian reforms hit, you know, all of their troops become post-Marvian instantly like that. Yeah, the SPQR is very disappointing in the remaster. Interesting settlement design. I don't feel I've seen this one before. Why does it look so weird? It's Roman buildings, but it's in Alavia. It might be the snow. Yeah, I think it's the snow on Roman Brutii buildings. It looks very Tudor era. Okay, good, we're gonna get a load of kills here. Yeah, we're just lining up for it, and it's all town watch as well. How long has the alliance lasted now? The entire game. What turn are we on? So we had about 250 BC, which is 20 years. So yeah, 20 years, about 40 turns, and we've still got our alliance with Scythia. We were very lucky there, because Scythia could potentially have destroyed us if they went straight in. Wasn't Lentulus the big evil in the OG realm? Yes. Lentulus and technically Servius, in a way. Servius got done dirty in VRP, yeah, but we needed somebody, and he looked the part, so we went for it. Those were good times. You know what? Ooh, I was gonna throw in a Fauxman, but they do have Cav nearby. Let's do it anyway. I don't know if the Cav will charge. You know what? Let's just see how the Fauxmen do against heavy cavalry. Not good. Really not good. Yeah, not good at all. Whoops. Well, they're actually charging out of the city. Okay, that actually works for me. Good. That's a Brutii dead, I think, then. They will regicide after this battle, I think. But let's make sure. Yeah, Fauxmen versus heavy cavalry, not the play to make. But they are good against infantry. Good to know. They snuck up behind me. Right, pull off there. Yeah, it's just time watch. They're not really much of a threat. Should have made cities larger, I agree, especially the paths mostly. Like, just widen the paths a bit, make them a bit clearer. Yeah, I don't know why I continued, but I'm like, just go for it anyway. Fanksmen have the trait weak to cavalry, do they? I had no idea. Again, I don't really use Fanksmen. Like, how often do you really play Thrace? Thrace is a campaign that you might play once in your life, sort of thing. I've only played it twice. This is my second playthrough. Like, who really understands this faction compared to like the Julii or Macedon or something? We can occupy this settlement. We will be staying here. That is for Brutii gone. And what can we recruit? Let's get the barracks and then just make some money from it. Pontus is fun, to be honest. I've played Pontus once and it was okay. It didn't really stand out to me, unfortunately. But it was okay. I think, was Pontus the first faction I played on the remaster? It was one of the first ones I streamed. No, first I streamed was Brutii. But my second stream, I think the stream when the game launched officially, I think that was Pontus. It was okay. Nothing special. I don't have much visual over here. Can I get some spies out? Yeah, get a couple of spies round here. Thessalonica, almost ready with this army. Yeah, we'll build up a big army here and just get rid of these rebels, I think. Dacia has a vastly superior roster to Thrace. Never played Dacia. What campaigns have I never played? I've never done the Iberians. And I'm talking like serious Let's Plays. I've loaded in as them. I've done like 10 turns maybe. But I mean like a full serious Let's Play where I try to win. I've never done Iberia. I've never done Numidia. Scythia, obviously, and Dacia. I think I've done all the others. Have I done Armenia? I don't know. Okay, they're attacking Tarentum. You've never done Dacia, Numidia, Scythia. Those are the usual ones that people don't do, as you need to be really into Missile Cav to enjoy some of those. Dacia's just like, no one ever clicks Dacia. The Scipii, you've never done the Scipii. You've never done the Carthage Scipii play. Oh. To be honest, I think it is the worst of the Roman factions. I think Brutii and Julii, and even better Speechua are more fun. But yeah, Scipii is good. They have us under siege, but I think we're alright. Scipii on the Civil War Turn 1 mod. That is fun. Rhodes has finally upgraded. Okay, I really need to pee. I've done a run off to the toilet soon. But first of all, I want to sort out this turn. Is Alexandria on this side? Yes. So drop the troops off here. Put Alexandria under siege. Build a few rams. It's an empty garrison pretty much. Blockade the city and we take Alexandria next turn. This army is almost ready now. Couple more turns. I need a general down here, don't I? I left a general here. I've got one in Salona. Yeah, let's let the Roman general lead some troops. The one we bribed earlier. I do need to do a Scythia campaign. Scythia campaign, missile cavalry only. That needs to be a stream, I think. Scythia on arcade mode with infinite ammo. Yeah, that would be broken. But now I just mean Scythia, normal campaign, but missile cavalry only. Not even any infantry. I guess I can use my generals. Germans are a tough one, I think. With the Germans, I think you need to go more horde. Like, just get a big bunch of troops and just raid into Italy, just smash everything very early on. That's what you need to do as for Germans. Or at least that's how I play them. But I've not played them in a very long time. Range cav only is actually super easy, might be a bit dull, but I don't use missile cavalry though. It's easy, but I've never really used the units. And it's a bit of a meme on the channel, so I thought maybe it might be a good idea. I don't know, I'll think about it. That's the optimal way to play as Scythia. Right, I need toilet. We'll load into this battle. What are we up against? Not much, should be an easy win, but I do need the toilet. I will be back in about 3 minutes. Right, then we're back. The Siege of Capua. Is it a stone wall? Looks wooden. Good. I see people talking about rebel campaigns. Rebel campaigns are fun. But they can be a bit glitchy sometimes and a bit annoying because of that. I'm not doing another rebel campaign, I don't think. But yeah, to nerd is to human does a few. And his are definitely good. But they're not for me anymore, I don't really get anything out of them. I'd rather play the SBQR. SBQR campaigns I love. Because it's Civil War turn 1. But nah, I can't do the rebels. Okay, infantry, get over here. Get more here. And then push this way, so that way you avoid the towers. We'll need our cavalry as well, and we'll bring all the Falksmen in. I remember the old days when House Scipii heavily fortified the capital. How? How? This is not meant to fire. That is not meant to fire at all. Right, that's a starting. Falksman, you're going to have to charge that then to get out of range of that tower. That is not meant to fire. Oh, that's tearing me apart. Oh no. Okay, we need to cut these guys down very quickly then. Okay, I regret coming this way. Why is this tower firing? The gnomes are crazy. Ah, those silly gnomes. Look how many men we've lost. We're getting slaughtered here. I'm gonna have to throw in the cavalry, just to break them up a bit. There we go, instant break. Run them down. Right, come on, Falksmen, get round here. Take out the heavy cavalry as well. This is just how we've got to fight this. Falksmen, get in here. That was so weird. Good, we got him. Oh no, don't go that way. Right, you know what? That was a weird battle. Get out of there. That tower is a sneaky menace. I've never seen it before. I don't think I've ever fought on that side of the map. Ooh, 10%. I think this is it. This is the first one we have to exterminate. I don't want to do it, but I think we've got to. Just for the public order, really. We cannot convert the... Right, so we've got to destroy this, I think. I should have ideally done that in a load more settlements as well. Right, go Ares. Actually, I don't have to go Dionysus here. For the extra public order. Right, at least we can get good units. We can get, ooh, light Greek cavalry, yippee! And I might actually recruit them, to be honest. A couple won't be too bad. And lower the taxes, and there we go, this city should be fine. Oh, we got a new merchant as well in Capua. And let's put him on... Yeah, on the iron, we get 10 gold per turn. No, sorry. Oh, do we get 10 gold? No, we get 0 so far. Oh. Next stop is Rome, once we've got our troops back in order. And then we've got to take out the Julii as well, who could potentially be a problem, because we've got quite a few cities up there. But we do have bridges that we can use against the Julii. Okay, you go here. These archers, if they get into Thessalonica, they can replenish, can't they? No. Right, never mind. Okay, so this arm is basically ready either way. We just need one more turn, so let's get another pikeman. Right, now the city's happy. The rules low tax rate only or something? No, I just prefer it. Yeah, on low tax rate, population builds faster, so we get better settlements, which means we get better units and we get more money long term. We could increase taxes in some cities like this one, but look, it's not like we're desperately in need for more money. So yeah, if we were suddenly in desperate need for money, which we're not going to be anytime soon, then I can just increase the tax rate, but there's really no point. Yeah, like all of these cities have just tons of buildings to build as it is. As in, they're already in queue. Okay, so time to attack Rome. The SBQR, we got Marcus Maxentius here, an excellent commander. Let's push him back. Ooh. So if we fight this one, the SBQR garrison will sally out, which we will have to destroy. Let's go for it. Hopefully, I think we might be able to avoid the siege. Epic speech. Okay, we'll bring the light cav on this side as well. The missile cav over here. And begin. They're wanting to charge me. Okay, charging from now. They charge into our pikemen, we start taking some hits, we kill their general, and then we ram them in the back. Okay, what is their response? Are they gonna flee now? Hopefully not. We don't need to run all of those down actually. They're not fleeing the field. What's on this flank here, Velites? Charge them. You two. Get near the Triarii. Okay, go for the general instead. You keep going for the Velites. We need to get all of these generals killed ideally. So Light Cav, get round here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. My pikemen are slower than I thought they would be. What's that unit there? That's Triarii. That's Triarii as well. Light Cav, charge in. Hit them in the back, that should then break them. Never mind. Okay, pull out. Ah, stupid light cavalry. Why did I ever bother recruiting them? Okay, there we go. Good. I should never have got those stupid light cav units. Can we get the other generals? How many were there? I think we need one more. Where's the other one? Yep, you charge him for them. Actually, wait for now. Where is the other general? What unit is he a part of? Okay, hopefully it's not this one. But it seems he's not that one. Is it somewhere in here? Which one is he? He's that one. Gaius Maxentius, alright. Heavy Cav going for Gaius Maxentius. Light Cav hang round. You going for the Triarii. Did we get him? Yeah, I think we got him. Okay, good. That's all their generals gone. Now just wipe out the infantry. And that should hopefully leave Rome open. Instant regret of getting Greek cavalry. Why did I bother? They literally did nothing there. When you can, you should try out the Iberia campaign. It's quite fun. I do want to someday. Welcome Moki to the stream. And that's Moki, M-O-K-I this time. If anyone remembers from yesterday. Okay, and Rome is open. So let's take it. And we do have to exterminate Rome, sadly. Yeah, the sacking of Rome, so I think it is worth it. What can we get? Why does the SBQR never build a port? Get the archery range as well. I might actually put that forwards in the queue. I do really want some archers in this army. It's amazing that we've made it this far without archers, and we have an armourer, so we're going to get good troops here replenished. Capua, what do you need? Yeah, you're getting some peasants out. Forget the Greek cavalry. Instantly cancel that. Oh, some new merchants. Ooh. Yeah, you can stand there. Oh, he's dead. And the other new merchant. Oh, you got a kill. Let's just bonk him on, I don't know. Put him on the iron or something. Oh, we got Servius Maxentius here. Herennius Valerius. And Aulus Silo. We'll call him Herius Valerius. So, yeah, we've got Herius Valerius, Servius Maxentius, and Aulus Silo. And then we've got a Scipionite army here, but hopefully they just retreat now. Rome is basically done. Tarentum's under siege, but we're okay. Do we attack Alexandria now? Yes. Exterminate still OP in the remaster? Yep. It would be nice if you could interact more with the buildings, like putting archers up here or something. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is it with these towers today? There were so many Cretans from that. And for no reason as well. Cook content mentioned with the buildings. Yes, it was cook content. I'll always find a way to squeeze some cook content information into here. Phalanx is down. Are you anywhere near being in range? Nope. We could do with a phalanx unit round this way as well, just in case of try anything funny. Why did they cut it? They just ran out of time. There's lots of cut content in the game. Lost factions, lost expansions, lost campaigns. We were meant to have different custom characters like Caesar, Hannibal, stuff like that. Food was meant to be a mechanic in the game. And loads more. Where do I attack from? I think here would be a good point to attack, actually. They're not going to respond to this, are they? Yeah, poo. Oh, then it's archers, isn't it? You know what, just charging with the phalanxes, we'll be okay. I was trying to be too fancy here, I didn't realise they had archers. And with that we're going to take two of the most valuable cities in the game on the same turn, Alexandria and Rome. And we're going to have to exterminate this one as well. Which reminds me, what's the temple in Rome? They don't build one, do they? No. Okay. So move that up a little bit. Actually, go to Ares. We're going to be getting a lot of troops from here. Stone wall. Fort. And then we should be good. Retrain the units. We get archers in this city. So get an archer out. What's the temple like? What does that do for us? Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's population growth, but I don't really want it. We'll just go to Ares instead. And yeah, build up some more troops here, and next turn, once we've got the public order sorted, yeah, then we can go down to Memphis and take that. And then we get the pyramids as well. Ooh, a new merchant. Put him on the grain. Okay, I think we're entering the final hour of the stream now. So there's about 1 hour left. Gaul is dead? And my faction leader's dead? Okay, good. Scipii pulling away. Who killed Gaul? Oh, the British just rampaged right through them. Yeah, Britain, Iberia, the Germans, the Julii, everyone just going for the Gauls. Numidia doing well. Carthage is basically dead. Athens needs an upgrade. Okay, so these guys here, we're finally getting our first good archers on the battlefield. Let's leave behind a couple of Foutsmen to defend the city and then push for Memphis, which is already rioting for us. This army's ready now, so their job is to take out the rebel forces once and for all, and then we can finally clean up this region down here.
Let us now talk reasonably.
Ooh, we have potential here. That's demanding. That's demanding. That's demanding. That's demanding. Massilia is generous.
Very well.
We got a free Massilia. Although it is usually worthless early on in the game, I think. Let me guess, stack of peasants. Near enough. Nothing we can build. Destroy this though. And you know what, I'm okay with that. We don't need to fight for Julia yet. Although what I do want to do is get those rebels. Good. Are they really going to attack me here? We get a man of the hour. Ooh. Disalemis. Sure, we'll take him. And Croton has expanded as well. Good. Yeah, so that's the Scipii pretty much sorted out there. Rome is doing fine. What is next? I'll fight the rebel armies first. Yeah, get these militia hoplites out of the way. Goodbye, David. Hope you enjoyed the stream. You're not missing much at this point. I think it's pretty much done, to be honest. We've got the victory objective. We've basically taken Egypt at this point. We've taken Rome. We've unified Greece. We've done everything we needed to do.
Over there stand the rebel slaves. They are braver and more worthy than men.
There's really not much more to show off with Thrace. They don't really have any more units, so there's nothing interesting coming up in the rosters this season. So yeah, there's not much more left. At this point, it's about the friends that we make on the way. I think we need a longer phalanx line though. You two can get out of there. Okay, so archers get into position, they can start firing, and they're not going to break through our spear wall. Our spear wall is better than theirs. Or phalanx formation, I should call it. What faction next? I'm streaming next on Friday. So yeah, I've got a few days off. It's probably going to be Medieval 2 Total War Wales. I do want to try a Crusader Kings stream as well. But I don't know when or if I will actually do that. As for the next Rome Total War faction, I don't know yet. I don't even know how long I'm streaming for as well. It is possible this could be my final stream. Or I might still continue for a few more weeks, I don't know. It depends on work schedule when I'm back working. Well, we're really tearing them apart with the archers. You know what would be good? Keep moving forwards. If I can shoot at the general. So those who can, shoot at the general instead. How many kills will we get here? Try some flaming shot maybe. Yeah, that's good. Because the heavy cavalry, if they actually charge, could potentially be a problem. But I don't think there will be anymore. Yeah, try flaming shot, yes. It doesn't really help us, but it looks good. Although they are meant to be on guard mode, so they should not be moving forwards like this. Oh, one of them charged. Oh, a few of them charged. They don't even get close to us because our pikemen have longer spears. You still in York? Near enough. Near enough. And welcome Elvis to the stream. Still in Yorkshire. I've never actually lived in the city of York itself. But I'm near York. York is expensive. York is for the billionaires. Well done, Publius Turbo, our Roman general. Can confirm, flaming arrows don't add damage. Yep, unfortunately. But they look cool. It just affects morale. Okay, we've got to take out that guy as well next turn. We might as well auto-resolve that. I've had a bit of enough of sieges for the time being. We've got the pyramids. There's one more Egyptian settlement left to take. Let's leave behind this archer. Why can't I leave the city? There we are. Is the city fine with that? Yeah, better not hold. And let's go down to Thebes. Okay, never mind. Wow, really? Morale isn't affected if it's flaming or normal shot. Interesting. But it does add to the madness meter when it comes to elephants and chariots. So it's good at sending them berserk. Interesting. MELKOR would live in York if he did Warhammer. Yes, if I did Warhammer, I might live in York. But I would probably go for Leeds instead. If I actually had the money and still wanted to stay in the north, I would prefer Leeds. I'm not much of a York guy. There's not really that much to do in York. The Scythians never attacked. Such a shame. You know what, fine, I'll bring the battle to them. Stupid rebels. Oh, they're on the bridge now. Alright, whatever, I'll do that next time. Still got this rebel guy to take out as well, but we can just auto-resolve that. There we go, I'll bring these guys now back to Thessalonica. And I think we're pretty much done at this point. I know I've technically got... I was originally going to go for another 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours, but, you know, we're looking good, and I don't know where to expand from here. Yeah, I could go into Anatolia, but I don't really care about Anatolia. I think we're in a good position. We took Rome a lot earlier than I thought we would. And the Romans are not proving to be as much of a threat as I was expecting. Ah, what do the British want? They do border us, I think, at Massilia. So good relations would be good, sure. So I'm probably going to end the stream early here, because we're just flying through it too easily. What are your top tips for a positive economy in each city? Ports. That's all you really need is ports. Ports will give you more gold than anything else. Samuel Christmas, thank you for the 2 Singaporean dollar super chat there, or as we call it now, super good denarii for your heroin addiction. Thank you, Samuel Christmas, for the two super good denarii super chat there. Thank you for supporting the stream. And it appears we're not going to go bold, but that's exactly what I expected. I am, to some extent, a little bit relieved. What's chat on about? Oh yeah, build ports, then go farms. If it's medieval 2, go farms first. But in Rome 1, go ports. Are you back to full on YouTube full time? Nah, just part time, doing some streaming here and there. Basically, my job doesn't start until May. It got pushed back, a bit delayed. So suddenly, I need to find something to do all of a sudden. So that's why I'm streaming. But this stream is pretty much over now. We got a lot of money. No one's really a threat anymore. No worries, Bob, if you've got to go. Hope you enjoyed the stream. You got a job now? Question mark, question mark. Why sound so surprised? Yes, I am an exam invigilator. You know, telling naughty students to put their pens down and when they can open their booklets and having to be like, shh, all the time. Yeah, sorting out people's exams and stuff like that. And then hopefully I start teacher training in September. Hopefully. Haven't got in yet, but hopefully. If Fez was the uniform, MELKOR was the teacher, and Rome Total War was the subject, he would go to school. Good to know. Did you get your degree? Yes, I have a master's in history. And I got an excellent grade for it as well. But I am MELKOR after all, what did you really expect? Right, let's just betray Scythia here. Let's go to war with them. We don't have long left of the stream, so we might as well. Exams. God, I hate exams. My grandfather hated them too. Okay, let's take out these Scythians. You going to be a uni teacher? No. I don't like uni students. High school teacher. I don't like high school students either, but it's easier to get into. Now, if I wanted to be a uni teacher, I'd have to get a PhD, which is 4 years of writing a book. And it's too expensive as well, and I can't afford that course. So yeah, teaching at uni is sadly not an option. Unless someone was to donate £60,000 right now for me to teach at university level. If you can do that, sure, I'll be a university teacher, but that's not going to happen. And even then, I probably wouldn't spend it on the PhD course. No, I'd rather teach high school. When you teach high school, it's only about 10k, and you get it funded anyway, so it's a much better option. And the pay in the UK is not actually that bad for a high school teacher. I say I want to be a high school teacher, what I actually want to do is I want to be head teacher. Head of history, then deputy head, then head teacher. That's what I'm actually going for. But history teacher is the first step. Yeah, I'd be definitely teaching sixth form students. And yeah, that is, I think, most fun. Sixth form and GCSE ideally. Okay, we need to rotate our troops around. I think they're fleeing actually. Yeah, they're fleeing. Okay. Why did those archers choose to fight? Oh, archers, careful, careful. Getting friendly fire. Why are these archers still holding? Why haven't they broken yet? They've got no one left. There we go. Year 9 is a scary year group. Year 7s and Year 8s, generally speaking, are too scared to really misbehave. Year 10 and 11 and onwards, they're like focused on their exams for the most part. But Year 9s, oh, they are scary. Right, go for Camp Pacifica. Yep, hopefully this time next year I will be teacher MELKOR. And thank you for the good luck. Don't stop YouTube even if you get the job. The problem is I probably won't have time. It sort of depends. If there's medieval free stuff I might come back briefly for that. But if there's nothing new then it's very unlikely I will upload. There we go. All of Egypt is now ours. Okay, yeah, Year 7s and Year 8s can be difficult, I agree, but compared to Year 9s, they're actually okay. The advantage with Year 7s and Year 8s, of course it depends where you're teaching, but sometimes you can convince them with stickers and stuff like that. Like stickers, like stamps in their planner, whatever system you have. Like, you can get them on your side with simple stuff like that. Don't get a job then, please. No, I've got to. I can't do YouTube further, sadly. We have a Colosseum here, but I don't think we're allowed to use it. I don't think it works for us. Yeah, let's quickly take Camp Pacifica, but then the stream might be over. Can't believe MELKOR would choose employment over us. It depends how much the donations are. If I can get about £100 a stream, I can keep streaming, but it's never gonna happen. I'm not Legend of Total War size. Stupid towers. Drumstick intends to teach English language or some linguistics related subject. Interesting. I could teach like English or mathematics if I wanted to, but I don't want to teach those. I'd rather teach a subject like history, where the students are actually for the most part choosing to take it. English, everyone has to take it as a GCSE. But with history as a GCSE, it's usually an option. It's students choosing history. And that's what I like. So that's why I can't do English or mathematics, because there's a lot of students in there who really don't want to be there. And I think that would annoy me too much. Let's see how good these bastards actually are then. First time using them. Have they broken? Okay, I see what people mean, they're really not worth it as a unit. And they all died before they even got into arrow range. Oh, my nose is getting snotty all of a sudden. The hay fever's kicking in. Ugh. Oh, stupid hay fever. Alright. Emergency times call for emergency measures. There we go. Stupid hay fever. It's just that season. Today is your last stream? No. Last stream until Friday. Yeah, stupid nose. Why is my nose designed like this? Oh, it's horrid. Oh, stupid phalanxes. This is why I didn't want to fight Scythians, by the way. We've lost a battle, haven't we? Archers, are you able to fire at any point in this battle? Did you fire a single shot? Right, there we go, we got him. Really? That one cav unit charged in there and instantly broke a full militia hoplite? That's ridiculous. They don't break! Alright, well, there we go, they broke. You know what I'm at. I don't like fighting Scythians. 1,000 kills. Right. I need to blow my nose. I'm not well. Right, exterminate population. Right, the hay fever, for anyone who's just joining, the hay fever is kicking in very bad. But I think we've beat the campaign. Let's take a look. So yeah, we've taken Rome, well, as far as Massilia. We've got Egypt, we're bringing in loads of money. We've got armies, no one's a threat at this point. I think we're good. And given my sudden hay fever outburst, I think this is probably the point where I do need to end the stream. Either way, we're not going bald, we've not hit the goal. Yeah, we are ending the stream about an hour early, but sadly the hay fever is just too much of a problem all of a sudden. And it's done a mess with my head, and it's done a mess with my words as well. Imagine he never comes back, never to be seen again. Nah, I'm good, I'm good. Playing Thrace has an effect on him. Yeah, I should be fine. All I really need is, like, take a hay fever tablet and then just lie down for a couple of hours. Lie down under the covers and I should then be pretty much fine. But until that point it's just a bit constant snot. And it's already messing up with my voice and my head, so yeah. The joys of hay fever, but I think we've reached an end point in the campaign anyway. I don't think there's much more that I could really do. Why are the Julii here with a fleet in the Black Sea? Weird. Okay, so I think I'm streaming Medieval Two Kingdoms as Wales next week. That's going to be on Friday at 1 PM UK time. That's Medieval 2 as Wales on the Britannia campaign. Should be fun. Any other ideas for me to stream? I'm thinking Crusader Kings at some point. Just to try something a bit different. How long am I back for streaming? Let me check. So I'm back on Friday the 2nd of May. Friday, Saturday, Sunday in May. And then I've got one more week left of streaming. I think my last stream will be on the 11th of May. Then I've got to take some time off to do work. There might be some streams early June or maybe very late May. And then there might be some streams in July. Yeah, probably like... I might stream for like the first 3 weeks of July or something. And then I've got no plan after. EU4 stream could be good. If the Crusader King stream goes well, I'll do some EU4. I can really smell the pollen. I don't know where it's getting in from. But there's a lot of pollen in my room, and it's a very closed room. The window's closed, but the pollen's getting in. Ah, horrid. Scorched ground, yep, that is an option. Could definitely do that. Okay, but yeah, I've got to go. I got to sort out where this pollen's coming from. Classic Rome Total War Extended Greek mod stream. Could be an option. What's Land James mod? Barbarian Empires as for Brutii. That's a very difficult campaign, so I might like to try that. Or maybe as for Scipii. I want to do a Scipii campaign. What mod would you advise for the Scipii? Nothing too big though. I've not done Scipii in a long time. I think it might be Barbarian Empires. That might be best. Classic Rome Total War, the Scipii, nah, it's a bit dull. I'd need some form of a mod. Not asking for a tutorial. It's easy, the Scipii. It's easy. You need some archers to deal with Carthaginian and Numidian missile cav. Once you get some archers, you're okay. Rome 2, I would be down for a Rome 2 stream, potentially. It might have to be a donation goal though, because I won't be playing it for fun. Rome 2, Rome campaign, trying to get like, yeah, short victory objective, and I'll just point out everything that I hate about the game as I go through. I think we can call it there though. Yep, I think that's everything. How far were we away from me going bald? £550 away from the goal. Not bad, not bad. But I can happily now get my hair cut tomorrow, and it'll be just normal length. Not bald, just perfectly normal. I'll be happy with that. I'm very happy with the result. Go lie down? Yeah, I'm gonna go lie down. Cure this hair fever. Goodbye, Pyrrhus, and everyone else. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Piggy, goodbye. Etc. Any more comments? Welcome Eduardo Souza to the stream. Hating on Rome 2 is actually a good idea. I might do it, I might do it. Yep, anyway, hope you enjoyed the stream, but for now, until the next one, this Friday, if I survive the hair fever that is, MELKOR. Oops.